How does somebody explain to somebody who did not watch this Senegal versus Belgium game that Senegal were leading in the 85th minute by 2 goals to nil, and by the 89th minute it was 2-2? How does somebody explain that? Because I don't know what the Senegalese players were doing. They had done so well to put Belgium away. They had already done the job. Belgium could not even get a shot on target in the second half. They were doing terribly. And somehow they let one goal in. You know what? Go and defend. Just do your best to defend. And then the keeper, Diaw, makes a silly error. And all of a sudden, it is 2-2 in the 89th minute. I could not believe what was happening. And to make matters even worse, there's a penalty that they gave away for no reason in the final minutes of extra time. At least go to pens. And somehow, you've managed to give away a penalty in the final minutes of extra time. An unnecessary penalty. How does somebody explain to me that this Senegal side that we were ready to praise, the Senegal that we saw in the AFCON final, the Senegal that we saw push all the way to the AFCON final and do well, the Senegal that we're so proud of, managed to capitulate in the way they did? I am so disappointed. I'm so embarrassed. And I don't know what to say but shame. I am so ashamed. This was not anything I would have expected at all. Everybody that was involved in the way they lost, you're supposed to go to the dressing room, kneel down, raise your hands and close your eyes, because that is the only way that's the only punishment that can be given, because I will not say anything more than that. I think that's just crazy. But you should be embarrassed. You should be highly embarrassed in yourselves. How did this game go? Honestly, when I looked at it, I felt from the very beginning of this World Cup, Senegal had disappointed me. The way they played against France in the first half was good. And then the way they played in the second half, I'm like, what's going on here? Is this the same team that won the AFCON? Yes, I said they won the AFCON because they won it on the field. Is this the same team? I was shocked. Okay, you understand, France are a really solid team. They're a really strong team, so I can understand them losing to France. Okay, go ahead and play against Norway. Norway are a decent side, but should you be losing to them as African champions? You're rated higher than them in the FIFA rankings. Okay, I expect a bit more. And then, somehow, they look really bad against Norway. They were lucky that game ended with a 1-goal difference. It could have been more. It should have been more. I was so surprised by the way Senegal played. And obviously, they go and play Iraq and they win 5-0. Expected, if I'm being completely honest. That's exactly what I thought would happen. So go ahead and play your round of 32 against the Belgium side that, honestly, in the group stage were also quite disappointing. They didn't do well in the group stage, if we're being honest. This first game, the second game, not really great. And then the third game, they found a way to finish on top of their group. Good for them. But this game against Senegal today, they didn't play well at all. Senegal were the better side, in my opinion. And apart from when they scored the second goal, which was fantastic, I will get to that, Senegal really didn't do much. Belgium didn't really do much in this game. Anyway, basically how it happened was that Senegal were basically dominating the game. They almost scored a couple of times. They hit the post a couple of times. Ismaïla Sarr hit the ball and hit the net. He hit the post, unfortunately for him. And then going forward, he hit the bar again. But at the right time, at the right place, it was Diarra, Habib Diarra. He was there at the right time, right place, right time. And he was able to put the ball in the net. 1-0. And Senegal got a goal that I honestly thought they deserved based on how they started playing the game. And in the second half, they kept on pushing and pressing. Yes, Belgium were trying to get back into the game, but really didn't offer much. But the goal that Ismaïla Sarr scored, I feel so bad for Ismaïla Sarr. I was just going to say it. I feel so bad for Ismaïla Sarr. The goal he scored from Niakite's cross, it was fantastic. He chested it and he just blasted it into the net. And honestly speaking, I think that's one of the best goals we've seen in this tournament so far. One of the best goals of 2026 FIFA World Cup. And honestly, I just thought it was great. Imagine putting that goal into the net and it's 2-0. And you end up having to tell your friends and family, your children that are coming, that, kids, there was a time when I was playing football and I scored a fantastic goal to put my country up against Belgium. And it was a great goal, probably one of the best goals on the tournament. We're leading 2-0 and somehow we lost the game, because that's the story he's going to tell. Because I don't know what happened. Senegal had done well to put Belgium off. And suddenly, Lukaku gets a goal. And it was so disappointing for me in terms of how they were defending, because I just thought they had defended a lot better. But you know what? Fair enough. 1 goal. Go and keep your heads composed. Stay calm. Stay composed. And 3 minutes later, we see Diaw make a silly mistake. When you're a goalkeeper, there's only one thing I will always say whenever you're coming out for a cross. And it is that if you're going to come out for a cross, you must get contact on the ball. You don't come out and miss the contact, because if you were standing in his post and that thing hit Tielemans' head, he was going to save it. It was not a strong header, but because he was out of position, the ball goes straight into the net and there's nobody to save it. So if you're going to come out of your position, if you're going to come off your line, you need to get contact on the ball. He completely missed the contact on the ball and Tielemans put the ball in the net. And all of a sudden, from 85 minutes, it was 2-2, and 89 minutes, from 85 minutes is 2-0 and 89 minutes is 2-2. How does somebody explain to me how that happened? Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's see. Can you go and push and try and make amends for your errors? No, they couldn't do that. They went on and they played wellish, in my opinion. They could have finished the goal because Mbaye had a chance to score. And somehow, Lamine Camara, and I'm going to say Lamine Camara had a terrible game. He had a really, really, really poor game. He came off the bench, and immediately he came off the bench, he got a yellow card. Okay, forgiven. And then you go ahead and then you cause a penalty in the final minutes of extra time. Extra time, not first half, not second half. Extra time. That is unheard of. That is an absolutely terrible show. Terrible show. Because I expect better from him. He's been one of their better players, but I expect a lot better from him. So giving away that penalty, I was so disappointed. And looking at the replays, initially, like, Lukaku actually hit the bar, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. They could have had a chance to win the game. Unfortunately, they're going to go to penalties, because I thought they had done their best to get back into the game. And then going back and seeing the VAR check, I was like, bro, that's a pen. There's no way that can't be a pen. That has to be a pen. I am so disappointed in Senegal. That's the only thing I can say. I think every other player who played well today, Diarra had a good game. Idrissa Gueye was all right. Ismaïla Sarr was good. Sadio Mane was decent. It wasn't great. Niakite's assist was wasted. Ismaïla Sarr's goal was wasted. Like, it just hurts me so much. And Diaw, like, I don't like to criticize players too much, but I don't know what he was thinking, man. You're 33. You should know better than that. If you're going to come out for the ball, you have to get it. You have to get it. And I'm just disappointed in Senegal in general. Forget the result today. I think in general, this World Cup has been a failure for Senegal. You don't win the AFCON and play this rubbish. Respectfully, I expected a lot more from Senegal, and I'm pretty sure Senegalese fans expected a lot more from them. The people I feel bad for the most, that in terms of this Senegal result, are not just the players that did well to score, like Ismaïla Sarr. I feel bad for every single fan that paid to watch that happen. I feel so sorry for every single fan that paid to go to watch that match in that stadium, because you have broken their hearts. You have made them very disappointed. And don't get it twisted. I'm saying this as a fan, right? If you're a player, there's no way you get to a World Cup round of 32 and intentionally do something wrong. So I understand that you're probably going to live with it for the rest of your life. But honestly, I'm disappointed. And I know that they'll be disappointed as well. I just can't believe it happened. Like, I can't believe that I'm recording this video right now. I can't believe I'm speaking about this World Cup right now. And it is not that Senegal went through, because I was so sure before the 85th minute that they were going to go through. I was going to give them all the praise possible, that they started the World Cup badly and they found a way to get back into it. And they've done a really good job to play well and go into the round of 16. But somehow, I am talking about this game and Senegal have managed to lose the game. Now, they'll be playing against the winner of the USA and Bosnia and Herzegovina game. Honestly, I would have felt like if Senegal were there, they could have had a chance to get to the quarterfinals. I know that USA will always be a difficult game because they're playing at home. So it will always be a difficult game. But Senegal, on paper, to me, are better than USA. But Belgium should be proud because they've had a really poor World Cup. And I'm going to say that in this game, they didn't play well. They were very, very lucky to get through, because Senegal somehow managed to play rubbish in the final few minutes of the game. So Belgium, congratulations to you. I'm pretty sure you were probably shocked by the fact that you won this game as well. But at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do. And I think Belgium would be really happy. They're going to face either USA or Bosnia. That could be an interesting game because Belgium have not played well in this World Cup at all, in my opinion. So let's see how that plays out. I think if USA were not the hosts and if Belgium were playing like the Belgium you'd expect, I would think that at the very least, they could beat the USA. But right now, can I say confidently that Belgium can beat any team? No. This is a bit of a different video. I honestly am just very annoyed by what I just watched. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you like the video, share with your friend who might like this kind of content, and please subscribe. We're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. We need to get to 900 first. And I appreciate if we get to 900 first, and then we get to 1,000. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching to this point, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.